Hey guys, Zavix0 here. Have a Wi-Fi match against DarkDeathEater using my UU team once again. So getting down to it, he starts off with a Gigalith. I go for the U-turn just to get Crobat out of there. I switch into Zoroark, disguised as Torkoal. He hits with a Rock Blast, which really blows. He gets 4 hits off, which is enough to take down Zoroark. So off to a pretty bad start. So then I go into Cradley to try and get some Stealth Rocks out. But first, I go for the Energy Ball, which is a bad move because he switches out to Sawsbuck, and I definitely should have seen that coming. And gets Sap Sipper, the attack boost, and he has Swords Dance. So I just go for the rocks. Probably could have picked a better move, but that's what I did. He goes for the Horn Leech, which I predicted, so I switched into Heracross. Still did a lot of damage, but wasn't quite enough, which is what I was hoping for. I go for the close combat in Sawsbuck, take it down. That's out of the way, which is good news. Then he switches into Golurk. He knows that my Heracross is scarfed, so it was good move for him to switch into Golurk. He goes for a Substitute, which he knows he'll get to pull off. I go for the Acrobatics just to get rid of the Substitute, and that's that. Then he goes for the Shadow Punch, and right here it crits and frickin' kills Crobat, which really sucked. I don't know if that really would have made a whole lot of difference in the end, but I don't know. Thought it might, and that really blew. So he goes for another Substitute. I go for an Energy Ball because I don't want to let him pull off anything, especially a Focus Punch at this point because that would really screw over Cradley. Then he switches into Drapion. I hit it with another Energy Ball. Doesn't do a whole lot. I was hoping for the Special Defense drop. Didn't get it. He goes for a Swords Dance. Now I go for an Ancient Power because it's the only good move I have to hit it with. Actually does a good amount of damage. I was hoping for some stat boost, but I didn't get it. And even with the Swords Dance, Ice Fang is a weak enough move. It really doesn't do anything. Didn't get the stat boost that time either, which sucked. Then he goes into Emboar, which really kind of screwed me over. I think Emboar is a pretty underused Pokemon considering how much of a beast it is. I mean, when used in the right way like this, it can really screw someone over. I really don't have much of a choice, so I let him hit Cradley with the Flame Wheel twice. He gets double speed boost, which really sucks. Then I go back into Heracross. I get off the Earthquake. I just need him dead, and I don't want him to get too fast, so I send in my Scarfed Heracross to take him out before he gets too big. Then he goes into Slowking. I know it can Mega Horn him if it comes to it, so I definitely want to keep him alive. And I switch into Outlet. He goes for Thunder Wave, gets Raichu, but actually his Slowking's so slow. Raichu's still faster than it, even with his HP cut, speed cut to a fourth. Wild Charge is a good amount of damage. He pulls off the Fire Blast, doesn't do very much at all. He withdraws Slowking, sends in Golurk, so my Wild Charge does nothing, which kind of sucks. Then he goes for a Substitute, and I actually made a pretty good prediction here, and I encored him, so he'd have to keep using Substitute, which would give me time to switch because Raichu's only attacking moves are Wild Charge and Focus Punch, so he can't do anything to Golurk. So I switch into Heracross. Doesn't have any great moves for a Golurk, but Earthquake's enough to get rid of the sub and do some damage. So that's what I want. He has to go for the Substitute again because that's all he can do. I go for the Earthquake again, take out his Substitute, but he's regaining a little bit of HP each time, which kind of sucks. And I needed one more turn of Encore to really make a difference. But of course, Encore ends right there, so I take out the Substitute. But then he can take out Heracross now, Just one more turn of that frickin' encore, and it would have been a lot better. Unfortunately, Muscle Man goes down, which is a really key part of the team. I switch into Torkoal because it's all I can really do now. He goes for the Earthquake. I guess he didn't really care about Golok that much, or maybe he thought it could take it down, but Torkoal's defense is pretty good. His Golok goes down. My team's pretty beat up now. He goes into Slow King, who just gets killed by the Stealth Rock. So now he's down to his last guy, Gigalith, but he's really got some good attacks on the guys I have left. Rock Blast screws over Chain Smoke. Then I send in Paralyzed Raichu. So he can't really do much, as you could probably tell. So he goes for the Earthquake with the air balloon already popped. So that's the battle, guys. Hope you enjoyed it. Came up a little short this time. Hopefully I'm going to have an OU team ready soon. So yeah, comment, subscribe, like, and yeah, see you next time.